right, listen up. Before we begin this masterpiece, we're all current or former law enforcement officers. We've seen our share of humanity. But if you came here thinking we give a shit about your feelings, you are sadly mistaken. So if you're a snowflake, we'll give you just a minute to turn this mother off, all right? Now, for the non-pussified. This is the midweek news show of the Motor Cop Chronicles podcast. The only place where you'll find unfiltered, unedited, and raw discussions about law enforcement, crime, and everything in between. We love discussing the good, the bad, and the downright bizarre stories involving cops and criminals. So get ready for some raw comedy blended with our unapologetic opinions. We're diving deep into the headlines, breaking down the latest news about our brothers and sisters in blue and the criminals they deal with. You'll be laughing 1 minute and shaking your head the next. It's funny and maddening all at the same time, just like the world of law enforcement. This is the midweek news show of the Motor Cop Chronicles podcast. And here are your hosts, the Iceman, with co-hosts Holstera and Freebird.
Well, Freebird's not here tonight.
Well, we got a throwback.
We have somebody else here tonight. Freebird's up, got a clown meeting and making sure his dad's doing okay. So I hope everybody's getting ready for the 4th. Happy 4th.
Still there?
Independence Day.
Yeah, it's coming. Hell, I thought it was like Tuesday, but no, it's Friday. So it's going to be a wild fucking weekend with everybody. Box, yep. Talking over there?
I will as soon as y'all get through.
Billy says
My
he's
dogs.
got camp beer, fire pit beer. Did I mention beer? I think he got a whole lot of beer. I hope everybody's having a great.
He's got beer, a fire pit, and beer. Did he mention beer? Yeah.
Yeah, and some extra beer. So, hope everybody's having a good week. As I can see, I still got Sergeant Caleb Eisworth picture up there. I also have the Venmo and Cash App thing. If you got any extra money laying around, just try to help him out. Updates on it: he is still in a drug-induced coma. Unfortunately, he's still in severely bad shape. Hooked to all kind of machines. We found out today they're going to have to amputate one of his feet right below the knee, and the other one's going to have to be amputated above the knee. So he's still alive, but he's way far from being out of the woods. So, yeah, if you can't afford the money, we understand that. Just at least keep him in your prayers, and especially for his wife and his child and everything else like that. So I mean, he's still there. He's still here. Right. He hadn't left, but he still is. It's going to be years of getting better, hopefully. And
he's going to wake up a different man regardless.
And his career definitely will be over after that, and hopefully, he'll be able to handle it mentally, because he's only in his 40s, and his whole life's about to change. So that's that. That pisses me. I get pissed off on a daily basis thinking about it. So anyway, if you want any merchandise, you can go to Etsy store or the website, get you some merchandise. This is the crew shirt. You can join the Patreon if you want extra. I actually did a whole episode on him on Patreon that you can, if you're on Patreon, you can go listen to it. Speaking of, we got CHP Road Dog is our full crew member. We got Stacy McClendon. I'll hang around over there in the chat. Miss Kelly Meyer, Jared Nitrous Motor Cop from the Life. William G. Bo, our good buddy over there in the chat from New York. We got Dan Carlson with Burley Boards. Go get your Burley board. Handmade cutting board. They're great. Smacking criminals in the face. beating the shit out of your bad kids or a little naughty time in the bedroom. We got T-Bird. We got our favorite truck driver, Miss Hoppy Hopperson. We got Mr. Blake Walker, AA Wrong. I had to say a podcast. Mr. Z Palmer, Roy Spalding, JoJo, our favorite girl from Down Under, and Natasha from Great State of Washington. Appreciate y'all. Help me pay the bill. Before I forget, I got a package in the mail. It came in the day after last Wednesday. So, and I'm not good at like not opening shit when I get it. So y'all ought to be real happy with me. I did not open this. Did not open it. This is from Mr. G-Bo. He wanted us to open it live, so we're going to open it live. I hope it don't get us kicked off the internet or nothing. I don't know what the hell.
Oh no, it won't. It won't.
I don't want
they sell it on the internet.
Okay. Well, they sell dildos on the internet too, and I don't want a big cock jumping out in my face neither.
It's not one of those.
So
you know me, I would have said something.
So I mean, so let's open it up and see what Bill sent us.
So while he's doing that, hello everybody. Thanks for all the welcoming backs. Appreciate that.
Oh, what is this? Is this a? I see an eyeball.
Yep, there's an eyeball.
I see an eyeball. You know it. We'll need
I was thinking possible doormat for the clubhouse.
I don't know. I tell you, wherever you got it from, it's got some. They proud of the paper, the plastic. There we go. They're very proud of it because it's tough.
Pay attention now, Bob.
A stripper pole.
No, there ain't a stripper pole.
I ain't forgot, Billy. Let's see. Like I said, he's ain't gonna get it kicked off. What is this? It says can't. Oh, what does that say? I can't breathe.
Well, hold it up right.
I am. I gotta read it first. It says can't breathe.
Floor mat for the front.
Cover up with this shit. It's a little blanket that says I can't breathe.
Dude, it changed it to your face.
That is funny.
It's George Floyd, and it says I can't breathe real big on it.
That is awesome.
Fucking awesome. That's great. Definitely gonna be in the clubhouse. Where that's fucking awesome. That is awesome. Thank you so much.
That's badass.
So,
yeah, he had seen it on there, and I'm like, I know that some bitch would hang it somewhere.
Oh
in the
yeah. Okay, everybody else like it too. Billy, Kelly, and Taylor. It's fucking awesome. So let's jump into the Roy's corner. Let's see what old Roy Spalding had for us this week. Wonder if he could breathe.
Not after that.
Welcome to Roy's Did You Know Corner, where Roy will let us know something that is totally useless, and we will have information living in our minds, rent-free for no good reason at all. So shut the fuck up and listen to what Roy has to tell us. Did you know that? In the Titanic movie, the story of the old couple who died together in bed was based on real people. Ida Strauss gave us her spot on a lifeboat to stay with her husband of 41 years, Isidore. When he was offered a spot next to his wife, he refused to take it because there were still some women and children aboard. They put their maid on the lifeboat instead, wrapped her in Ida's fur coat, and were last seen sitting together on the boat deck. Roy out.
How rich do you have to be to bring your maid on your vacation with you?
Back then, it was very common because they didn't wait on themselves at all. I mean, you got to imagine these ladies of prestige. They had people that dressed them, did their makeup. Oh, that
look! There's a new picture of Gypsy. Gypsy got something to say.
Shit.
Hey guys, it is me, Gypsy. I would like to think that my man Duke would do the same for me. We are soul dogs and all. I think he would go down on the ship with me.
There's Duke and his new self.
What's up, y'all? I know it have been a minute, but I am back. I am sorry to say. But Gypsy girl, I got some feelings for you. But I am not going down on no ship for you, doll. I don't even like getting a bath that much. So, with that said, you know I am all about me. I hope you can doggy paddle shorty. It's gonna be a long swim. Peace out, stay furry, y'all.
Duke's like, fuck that. I ain't going down on no shit for nobody. So that's
boy Duke.
That's the new Duke the Dog and Gypsy. I hope you like those.
That's hilarious.
So let's go on. We know Roy P had a date. Y'all remember who y'all picked just last week was this lady right here for
Oh, yep, they got the booger in
public urination and DUI and public indecency is who y'all picked for Roy P. And he did call in.
This ought to be.
That was not a Carnival cruise for sure, because them motherfuckers been fist fighting for them fucking. Oh, bitch, that's my fucking dog. I'm getting on that lifeboat.
And 80 of them get on one boat that sinks.
Let's see how his date went with this shorty.
Oh, y'all saw number 3 on Mugshotties, and y'all knew Roy. He just had to come to the rescue like some whiskey-fueled knight in shining denim. So here's how that date went down. I roll up to the parish jail to pick her up. This gal with eyeliner so sharp it could carve her next DUI court date into his windshield. She's still rocking that I just got booked for peeing in a Wendy's parking lot glow. I think she's perfect. First stop, Waffle House. Obviously. Nothing says romantic second chance like scattered, smothered, and covered at 2 a.m. But halfway through her hash browns, she excuses herself to the bathroom, except she never makes it. Instead, she does what got her in jail in the first place, pops a squat in the bushes behind the PT Cruiser. I'm peeking out the window muttering, "That's my girl, free spirit." We hit the road again. I am blasting Skinard while she rummages through my glove box for gum. She finds my emergency flask instead, and next thing you know, she's swigging it while giving me her best karaoke version of Sweet Home Alabama. All off key, but with full lung commitment. I pull over at a scenic swamp stop because I am a gentleman like that. I figure we will make out under the stars. Well, she's all for it, except she demands to mark her spot again first. So here I am, leaning on the hood of the PT Cruiser, while she's half bare-assed in the moonlight screaming, "I'm marking this swamp like it's mine." She finishes up, I clap politely, and then we start making out, except she still tastes like Waffle House coffee and bottom shelf bourbon. Romantic, right? Well, it gets better. She bites my bottom lip so hard she draws blood, then she tries to lick it. My eyes cross, but I figures it's the price of passion. I am also hoping that she is not a vampire either. By sunrise, we both back in the cruiser, passed out, legs tangled, her hair matted with pine needles, and half a cheeseburger she stuffed in her purse for later. No butt plug that I saw. I swear, I have never felt so alive. Well, except with Glenda, but we are not going to talk about that right now. Next morning, I try to drop her at her cousin's trailer, but she bolts when she sees a cop car roll by, yelling, "I ain't going back yet." She disappears into the woods barefoot, yelling, "Text me, Roy!" I just lean on the PT Cruiser, wipe the lip blood off, and say, "She's the one, boys, she's the one." I might be in love. Good thing I like the way pee smells.
Oh, Roy actually got laid.
No, pigs are flying.
She smells like pee, but
she
smells like pee, but you can't deny love. So let's see what we have coming up. We got number 1. Aggravated stalking and dating violence.
At least she's committed.
Yeah, she is committed. She got some. She got nice eyebrows.
He got laid.
He got laid, yeah.
For once it wasn't about me.
And next we got number 2. Oh yeah, battery, domestic violence. She comes with her own broken nose.
Well, I bet you she works on the sandwich harder next time.
She might do it. But she's got the nose tape going on. I don't know. Is that a woman? She's got some shoulders look kind of broad. Then we got number 3. I'm not sure what she did. This was Holstera sent me this picture, but whatever it is, this lady right here.
Whoa!
I don't know if this is the black version of Shrek's the Shrek wife or what, because that's what.
It does. Get away from my Cadillac.
Her baby hairs look like wings. I don't know. She's got a thing stuck in her lip right here, and the green eyes. I don't know if the Hulk's coming out or if she's got.
Let me tell you, whoever
gangrene.
does her hair
know.
makes more money off of her than.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I mean, you don't think her hair is natural?
Yeah,
It might be, but whoever the hell does it puts a hell of a lot of work in it.
I'm going for number 3 also. Number 3 has.
Oh yeah.
So we got all 3 of us for number 3.
What are her charges?
I don't know. Holstera sent me.
I don't know. It just
she's from Florida.
it pulled up and it's.
Oh, she's
Yeah, it
from Florida.
pulled up
Never
as-
mind. Need say no more.
I'm willing to bet it was. I'm going to go with a fight on a Carnival cruise over a biscuit. So that's all I'm going to say. I don't know. I don't know what her charges are, but that's who I want to see. Who? What about anybody else in here want to put their votes in? 1, 2, or 3 for Roy P's date for next week.
So Billy voted for number 3.
Yes, I got them down. We got all of those. Kelly says she looks like Wolverine.
It's almost a landslide at this point.
I don't know.
I tell you what, though,
Kind of looks like that AI Yeti.
It might be the AI Yeti. I'm not sure, but Stacy said she's number 3 too. Oh yeah, number 3 is definitely going to get it. I mean, everybody's waiting for it. So we're just going to.
I seen it as Florida arrest and just immediately sent the picture to Derek.
Hold up, wait. Put number 2 back up.
Number 2's not going to win.
Well, no, but I just want to say she's got that look on her face like her butt plug just fell out or something.
No, that's because that's because she can breathe now. She had a deviated septum before her nose got broke, I guess. But this one ought to be an interesting date. See, I think this one's going to be a good one. I'm kind of curious what's going to happen.
Roy's a professional. Number 1 got caught.
Yeah, Roy is a very professional. He's a they do know him down at the parish jail on a professional basis. So y'all tune in next Wednesday. Come back next Wednesday. We're gonna find out how Roy P. date went with this young lady right here. That ought to be interesting.
Very much so.
He grabbed her by the pigtails and they fell out.
No, you don't know. You don't know. You do not touch a black woman's hair. She will fuck you up.
No,
Well, what are you supposed to do? Wait a minute.
No.
What are you supposed to do in a sack?
You do not touch their. You don't touch their hair. Don't ever touch a black woman's hair.
I've never been.
You will. They will kick your fucking
Why
ass.
she got those dating violence
Yeah.
charges.
Felonies.
I mean, I've seen them get into fights in parking lots and shit, and the hair just comes off.
No, you don't.
That shit's wild.
You don't be grabbing a black woman. You don't do that. Nope. You need to work on your black etiquette. So
The things you learn only from people in
you
Louisiana.
do. I guess so. That's nationwidely known. All right.
I've just never.
Number 2, I mean, this story we're going to start on. We do it differently now, Box, by the way. We don't just assign them. We just kind of put them out and talk about them. We got an off-duty cop that this young lady right here. Let me pull a picture of her. I got a video, too. This young lady right here. She's a police officer in, was that Massachusetts, I believe. She was on, She was on leave. She was on leave because she recently had a baby, and she's been suffering from some post-traumatic, not post-traumatic stress, postpartum, yeah. Post-traumatic from having a kid, postpartum. And something happened, not sure anyway, but she got relieved of duty for a while, and they had taken her weapon away. But I think they're giving it back at this point. But I guess her baby daddy or somebody was filing a restraining order against her or something like that, and because she looks like she just would whoop some man's ass, right? So he was in. They went to serve her. They went to serve her with a paper, and not sure, the story really don't say what ensued at the house, but this is all the same department. They went to serve I think two cops went to serve her or something. Well, one of those ended up shooting her. Well, she's not dead. She's just wounded, but one of her fell. Yeah, I don't know how, but they shot her. So let's go over to this video and see what happened. Watch,
Happened before a North Andover police officer was shot and wounded by one of her own officers. We're now seeing the restraining order the officers were serving Kelsey Fitzsimmons. And as WBC's Louisa Mueller shows us, that directive put the officers in a pretty tough position.
Still on medical to 125 Phillips Brook Road for a female party with a gunshot wound.
When police officers surrounded a North Andover home Monday night, it wasn't a typical call.
The purpose of going there was to serve a court-approved restraining order. The subject of the restraining order was 28-year-old Kelsey Fitzsimmons.
3 officers came face to face with their colleague, off-duty North Andover police officer Kelsey Fitzsimmons. The 28-year-old, a member of the department since last spring. Then, Essex County District Attorney Paul Tucker says something went wrong.
An armed confrontation took place. As a result of that armed confrontation, one of the responding officers discharged their weapon, which struck.
He said non-confrontation, right? I did hear that right.
It sounded like he said armed confrontation.
Oh, armed? Okay. Yeah, I thought he said non-confrontation.
The first time he said it sounded like non-confrontation, but the second one sounded armed.
Let me just rewind this a second.
Yeah, because I was like, non-confrontational. How the fuck do you get shot in a non-confrontation?
Yeah, exactly.
Discharged their weapon, which struck Miss Fitzsimmons once.
Gunshot wound to the chest.
Place.
Oh, in the chest.
As a result of that armed confrontation,
armed. Okay. He needs to pull the dick out of his mouth when he's talking, because this
he's
motherfucker.
An asshole, man.
This dude's
discharged their weapon.
You got the keys to
which
the car.
Struck Miss Fitzsimmons once.
Gunshot wound to the chest. Out the back.
The DA says she was med-flighted and is now
through and through. Obviously, said to the chest and out the back. So at least that's actually a good thing. You don't want the bullet in there.
Stable condition. What events led up to this incident, investigators won't say, but court documents allegedly paint a picture. In February, the documents state Fitzsimmons had a baby. Then in March, the documents claim that North Andover police and EMTs responded to her home for a female having a mental health episode. Following that incident, she was hospitalized for 12 hours, diagnosed with postpartum depression, and handed over her department-issued gun to police. In mid-June, she was cleared to return to work and her license to carry a firearm was reinstated. Yesterday, her fiancé filed a restraining order, alleging she struck him, threatened to take their baby away, and said he feared for their child's safety.
She was on administrative leave, and that leave obviously is now going to be extended.
Over time, these things just beat you up. And I would say when you keep on getting constantly exposed.
My thing is a license to have a weapon. This is Massachusetts, so it's fucking, you know.
Right. Yeah, and they've got some of the strictest gun laws next to California.
Yeah, they got somewhere. As I said, a license. What? So, I mean, I read the thing. Read just hopefully she gets everything straightened out. It sounds like the dude she had a baby with's a pussy. So, dude, you're a pussy.
Dude, she's not but like a
well, he's probably not a
yeah, what's up, Roy? Yeah, she's
probably hooked up with a fucking male nurse. I mean, come on.
He sounds like a pussy. This next one.
I wonder if he's hooked up with the old girl from Tennessee who was running the train at the department. You know, she could be making her rounds.
This next one here is just this fucking California Highway Patrol. They had some guy, I guess, like they say the year on it. It's been a long time. It's been like
it's been a while. I think it was like 2019.
Something like that. 2019 or something. Anyway, they were involved in a shooting. It was clear. It was a good shoot. The dude pulled a gun on the cops. They lit his ass up. He didn't die. He ended up being paralyzed, but then now he's dead. Years later, he died.
Oh, but they unloaded on him all right. What he did is he barricaded himself. Well, first off, he stole a family member's firearm, and then he fled. and he got to his grandmother's house and he barricaded himself in the bathroom. So when they tried to get him to come out, one of the officers saw him reach for a loaded shotgun or something. So he yelled gun, and the other guy shot through the wall 28 times.
Well, I think the female fell down or something. It come out. It was like a fucking BB gun. We don't know that or something. But anyway, it was a clean shoot. He didn't die. He was paralyzed. Well, he's died recently, and or he died a couple of years ago. Well, his mom, of course, has sued his family. Said, well, they done fucking settled, and they're giving these stupid motherfuckers $10 million for what? For what? Because
the grand jury said
because they said the cops used excessive force. Yeah, fuck that stupid ass. Fuck California bullshit. This is the piece of shit right here. He's dead. I mean, no fucking loss to society. He's fucking dead. He shouldn't have fucking pulled a gun on the cops. Wouldn't get lit. But his mom. But he's dead now. Mom's gonna live off the hog on $10 fucking million. I hope they fucking appeal it and do it. But it's fucking. This is just bullshit ridiculousness.
Happened before a North Andover police
officer who traveled to my.
That's not it. I thought I had a video on. I guess I don't.
Damn, my sister's morning.
It's just. It's stupid, and that fucking grand jury, because they shot him to motherfucker. Was there's a limit on how many times you can shoot a motherfucker when they pulling a gun on you? That's what's wrong with California in places like California and New York now. Like I said,
down here we have sheriffs that say
we've got another one from California coming up in a minute.
Oh yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. But well, at least your mom can enjoy the money because your piece of shit ass is dead. So you're dirt. You're worm food. Fuck you, dude. And well, fuck your mom too. I hope she gets I don't know. I hope she gets syphilis and fucking gonorrhea and hemorrhoids inside of her butthole. So how's that?
Woo! Wow.
Internal hemorrhoids. Yeah, that's right.
Tell us how you really feel.
I will. Just stand by. Just warming up. This next one, we're going local. We're going local here. Okay. Yeah, look, we're coming to Port Allen.
Sailor George goes, yep, mag dump of the century.
Yeah, we're going to Port Allen. Bach's old stomping ground over here. This here, this fella right here, okay? Back in May of 2024, I guess he sells crawfish for a living or whatever. Well, he got 134 sacks of crawfish, I guess, from a dealer, and sold them and didn't pay the dealer. Well, that's a lot of crawfish. That's like almost $9,000 worth of crawfish. Well, he has now been charged. So it took over a year for them to solve this caper. But this man, the crawfish are safe. I don't know if they want him to return the crawfish. I hope not, because they're kind of stinky now. But this man here does not like to pay for his fucking crawfish. Okay. You don't.
Maybe he ate them all.
You don't. He didn't. That wasn't personal consumption. 134 sacks. Nah, it was not personal.
I thought you got that out of like a yard your size.
Dude, that's like over 4,000 pounds of crawfish.
Yeah, that's a lot of crawfish.
But truck bed full.
But yeah, it's like that's headline news here in Louisiana. The crawfish caper is solved. This man has been charged with a felony for theft of crawfish by Wildlife and Fish.
Well, but there's two different ways to look at it too. I mean, like, he's incarcerated for it, but the bad thing is, you really think them people are ever going to recover that $9,000? I don't. No. I mean, the motherfucker never paid his debt, so he ain't going to do it anyway. That's the shitty thing, is if people are still out all that money they fucking didn't have.
Well, this next one here.
There used to be a charge on the books in Louisiana for theft of crawfish, but they went through a few years ago and kind of condensed all the theft charges. So they ended up charging him with theft of livestock.
Yeah, livestock. So this young lady right here, she was a New Orleans police officer, an OPD officer. She's no longer with us. She has passed away. And this is what's sad about it. Yeah. She died. She died because from complications from plastic surgery. Let me tell you ladies something. Fuck? Yes, let me tell you ladies something. All right. As much as fake boobs look good, and to me personally, those BBLs, these Brazilian butt lift things, a lot of these women have, a lot of these women go too much on them. and to me they're very weird. And they're so fake looking, it's weird looking. And some of them get them so big, it's like we were at a parade a couple of years ago, and I'm this lady had to have one because people don't naturally build like that. And she's probably thinking, oh, look, everybody's looking at my butt. Yeah, we were looking at your butt because we were like, God, that's so fucking weird looking. That's not natural. It's like, it's not natural. It looked weird. I just wanted to go over there and like poke it and just like poke it like it's like ladies. All right. Understand y'all want to make yourselves look better. Be happy in your own skin. If you have to do all of this enhancement to yourself to try to make a man find you attractive, he ain't worth having anyway, okay? A real man that actually loves and cares about you, they don't care if your boobs get saggy, if your butt gets saggy. It happens because guess what? Our boobs and butts get saggy too, you know? I mean, you don't have to do all. If you got to do all that trying to impress some man, he ain't worth having in the first fucking place. Try to be happy in your own skin.
Think about this too. I mean, so many people get plastic surgery and everything, and if you're thinking about getting with somebody and having children, it's crazy because now you have a child with somebody and they can come out with a completely different nose. Their ears are fucked up, and it's like, what the hell? Oh yeah, I was born with that, but I got plastic surgery to remove it. It's like, what the hell?
Holstera went for having plastic surgery one time, and the doctor told him there was no help. So,
motherfuckers gave me B cups, man. I went in with no titties.
So, but anyway, this young lady. Let's jump over to y'all can hear some of it.
Traveled to Miami from Louisiana for plastic surgery in March, died just days later.
NBC6 investigative reporter Amy Batteri found she is one of dozens who have died in Miami-Dade County after cosmetic procedures in recent years.
She spoke exclusively with the woman's sister who is sharing her loss, hoping to help others.
Rosa was just 26 years old and had already accomplished so much.
Very bright and promising future.
She was serving her community as a police officer in the city of New Orleans. She also served her country overseas.
She had just come back from a deployment to Kuwait as a U.S. Army reservist.
Her sister, Anamin Vasquez, says Rosa, the youngest of 5 siblings, had even bigger dreams for the future.
She wanted to work for the FBI, so...
As y'all can see from the people that are watching right now live, not the audio people.
That's what she should look like.
She was a pretty girl. I mean, nobody's perfect. She wasn't Tamara. She was a very attractive young lady, and you know she didn't need it. She had braces. All right, that's fine. Get your teeth straightened up, whatever, if you want to. But she was pretty enough. She didn't need that.
Looked like she had already had a BBL, and she's very short.
Well, she was 26. It looks like she might be a little on the Hispanic side, which but it's like she didn't need to go have all these enhancements done.
No,
and 90%. It's just like I said, you don't need it, ladies. You don't need it. Be happy with yourself. If a man ain't happy with the way you look, fuck him. Go find one that is.
Trust me, somebody out there will love you exactly the way you are.
Yes, exactly.
She clearly had a plan.
But Vasquez says no one in the family knew about Rosa's plans to get cosmetic surgery when she told them she was taking a birthday trip to Miami in March. According to this invoice shared by her sister, the procedure included liposuction and fat transfer injections, commonly known as BBL, short for Brazilian butt lift. It shows Rosa paid $7,500 at Prestige Plastic Surgery Clinic on Coral Way. Vasquez says Rosa told the family about the surgery 3 days later on Saturday.
We had just that feeling in our guts.
So she survived the surgery.
She had the surgery. It's like she died 2 or 3 days later from blood clots, which there was nothing. The procedure wasn't done wrong. It just happens sometimes. I mean, there's always. I mean, they have you sign the paperwork. There's always a risk with any kind of stuff. You can go in and have surgery on your pinky for an ingrown fingernail, and something happen and die. I mean, anything can happen.
Through the surgery, and you think that's the most dangerous part, and then bam.
But she ended up getting blood clots and dying from that. And it's just, I mean, nothing nefarious or nothing. I mean, cause of death was considered pulmonary embolism, deep venous thrombosis associated with cosmetic surgery.
An investigator noted it's a common complication, and there were no obvious signs of neglect.
I hate that I'm here because.
Anyway, this young lady in her 20s, didn't even make 30 years old, Army veteran, police officer. I mean, she was trying to do what she could do, and now she's not here because she thought she needed a better butt. I mean, it's really sad. So, lady, stop doing it. Just be happy who you are. God made you that way. So that's the way you're supposed to be. Stop trying to fix yourself. So, sad story. This next one, we all had to hear about it. I know y'all heard about it. Was I can't even pick on the firemen no more. I can't pick on Fluffy.
I went to the other day and I felt bad.
Can't do it because you always say they gotta wait for us to clear the scene. Now we got motherfuckers ambushing the firefighters and shooting them. Now you got 2 firemen that got killed up in Idaho over some psycho motherfucker. What was irritating me is they're like, it's of course all these fucking so-called news media I would say, oh, his parents were Trump supporters. That has nothing to do with him being a fucking psycho. Maybe he was psycho because he was indoctrinated, and that's why. I don't know. That now the conspiracy theory is that he murdered these firemen on the same day some Aryan Nation place was burnt down 20 years ago, that the fire department burnt down after some other people. It's all kind of stupid shit going on. Bottom line is this was a sick psycho motherfucker that at least he's not here anymore and took himself out so he can go burn in hell. It's like who attacks firemen?
To Miami from Louisiana for plastic surgery in March.
It's firemen that left 2 firefighters dead in Coeur d'Alene. Police have identified the suspect, who they say intentionally set a brush fire to lure the first responders to the scene. And that's where Chief National Correspondent Matt Gutman is with the latest. Good morning, Matt.
Hey, good morning. Well, I want to give you a sense of the chaos and the terror up on that mountain during the ambush. At one point,
I'm just going to say right now, I ain't gay, y'all know that. This dude right here, if he walks into a bar, girls are like throwing their panties at this motherfucker, okay? This is the motherfucker that walks in like, goddamn, leave. Right. Just saying. Look at him. Good hair, strong jawline.
I would just assume if he walks into a bar, he's going to sit next to me and buy me a drink.
No, he's not going to talk to you. No, he's not talking to you.
He looks rude. He wants
decides they've got to go retrieve the bodies of those slain firefighters.
He's a panty collector, I'm telling you.
They move up there in an armored car. They take fire from the suspect, and they're concerned at some point that the suspect is going to try to use...
I mean, he's even got the collar popped. You see that? He's got the popped collar going on.
His vehicle or the firefighting vehicles to get away somehow. So they decide they've got to push his vehicle off a cliff, take out the firefighting vehicles by slashing the tires, even shooting into the engine blocks.
This morning, authorities working to zero in on a motive for the ambush. They say this man, 20-year-old Wes Rowley, set for firefighters.
We've got 2 unresponsive battalion chiefs.
They had responded to a routine brush fire, which authorities say the suspect set to lure them into a death trap. The 2 battalion chiefs gunned down a 3rd firefighter, critically wounded. And this morning, we learned that the firefighters actually interacted with the suspect before the shooting.
Yeah, the firefighters arrived on the scene, and his vehicle was pretty close to where the firefighters parked. And they asked him to move it, and there was some back and forth. And then, all of a sudden, the shots were fired.
So they never had a chance?
Never had a chance.
42-year-old Battalion Chief Frank Harwood, the father of 2, served 17 years with the Kootenai Fire and Rescue Department, and Battalion Chief John Morrison spent over 28 years with the Coeur d'Alene Fire.
I was just getting ready to say that's a firefighter mustache.
That Fluffy, see, that's what Fluffy is aspiring to have right there. That is a super duper fireman mustache. This man had enough time on a job. He could have retired. Instead of doing it, he decided to stay on and serve his community. And this is what he got for it. He got fucking murdered. Yeah, he got fucking murdered. Man, over 30 years on the job, got fucking murdered.
Shit was on American History X.
Yeah, I mean,
he was 52. Both could have retired, but stayed on the job.
One of the most absolute darkest days that either one of these organizations has ever faced.
Now, as they search for a motive, the sheriff telling me that at one point the suspect had hoped to be a firefighter one day.
Back up to the press conference.
You want to go back, you said?
Yeah, to the press conference.
The press conference.
Right here.
That dude in the back's got a mullet.
Oh, yeah. He does that.
He does.
Yep. On purpose, too. He had it cut like that.
Yeah, he's got it shaved on the sides and everything.
He's definitely partying the back, business in the front.
He run the brush truck.
Anyway, this piece of shit over here, this fucking, like he said, looks like a kid. Yeah, he was only fucking 20 years old. I mean, this
Treat him like a
fucker right here.
Shooter. Never let him out again.
You know, he's dead.
Well, he's not breathing anymore. So.
Yeah, he's fucking, you know, he's
out.
dead. He's fucking gone.
Oh, he is?
Yes. He's
That's
gone.
good.
Yeah, he took himself
Did you
out.
see the sheriff release that statement that if they see people shooting at firemen, to please take them out? I mean, there was a bunch of shit into that.
Now, this next one is a video. This might take us a little bit longer. We're going back to California.
No way.
I think it's Fresno, which, you know, this cop here, that he definitely, you know, he took his training seriously, and he remembered his training. Y'all gonna see why. The story is, it was a domestic. It was a dude started attacking his ex-girlfriend or something with a child in the car. He starts ramming the car. The cops end up chasing him, and it ends up in a shootout. And we'll watch. When I first saw this dude, when I was watching the video, I'm like, I don't like him just because of the way he walked and his haircut. I just didn't like him.
2 firefighters dead in Coeur d'Alene. Police have identified the suspect.
I like him.
Yeah, the reporter's haircut sucks.
Right here, see, right here, you're gonna see.
Jealousy of his hair.
This is the guy attacking the woman in the car. You see him punching her, stuff like that. She drives off. Unfortunately, she didn't run him over at that point. But look, he's got a ponytail.
Yeah, he's got a mullet too.
He's got a ponytail, and watch how he walk. Look, them fucking stupid looking pants he's got. I just don't like him from the get go right there. Just
looked like he had a gun or something in his crotch. He was holding it.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
911, state your emergency.
Can somebody please come to me? Somebody just hit me with a gun, and I have my daughter. They're trying to kill me right next to me. Please, I'm bleeding. I'm on shield. I'm on shield. Please come.
On foot or in a car?
I don't know why she's saying someone. She knows who the fuck it was. Why didn't she just say who it was? But that's the 911 call. It was an ex-boyfriend.
I think he busted my head open. I'm gushing out blood. And he's following me right behind me.
I think he busted my head open. I'm gushing out blood.
Okay, he's like trying to hit my car.
So you're driving. You're not parked.
No, because he's like trying to abuse me right now. And yeah, my daughter's in the car, and he hit me with a gun. Stop! I'm bleeding and gushing out blood. Why are you saying that?
Now the dispatcher
Why are you
stepping
trying
up.
to kill me? What the fuck doing? Why? Dude, put the gun down. Please, my baby's in the car.
Just a piece of shit.
This guy?
The cop's a piece of shit?
No, the bad guy.
That's why I was like, damn, what the cop do?
We are westbound.
No, fucking dude. We got a kid in the car. Got a kid in the car. Got a kid in the car, and he's fucking acting like that. I mean, just a fucking piece of shit.
Now there is a stat that's going to come up here in a minute that kind of just floors me, though. Of course, I haven't seen the video, so I'll comment on it after I see the rest of the video.
They are both failing to yield. Any units close, pit is authorized.
Damn, they authorized the pit right off the bat.
What I don't understand is the woman that's running has got to know the cops are there. Fucking slam your brakes on. Let the cops catch up to you.
Pull over out of the way of
Well, he's also armed.
Yeah, she's scared shitless, so she's just trying to get away.
Still chasing and ramming.
I mean, don't get me wrong, a motherfucker chasing me with a gun and I ain't got one. It's fitting to look like a rabbit.
You see your heads!
Yep, he identified where the girl was and she's into the other car.
Okay. Look, you see that right there? Dude's reloading while he's running.
Yep.
Good job.
But here's the stat. Here's the big stat. He fires multiple times. I forgot the exact number of rounds. Driver never got hit. He never got hit.
No, the driver does survive. I don't know how this motherfucker needs a fucking.
That's what I'm saying. He survives, but he was never struck by any rounds.
I don't know how, but like I said, good reload. Reloaded on a run. He had common sense to know he wasn't empty, but he knows he just spit out a whole bunch of rounds, dropped that fucking mag, and put a fresh one in.
He solved the problem. He made that motherfucker go, get the hell gone.
Problem is, driver is right here. The driver's right here in this area.
Yeah.
Right.
He's shooting here. I don't know why he ain't putting the rounds here.
No, wait a minute.
Rounds
now,
are hitting
you can
here.
See a silhouette right where your mouse
from
is.
that
Look at the
angle,
silhouette.
though, that angle,
It
he
does
could
look
be
like
going through that
that's his head.
headrest.
Yeah, yeah, I guess, but
If you
I would have
look
brought
at
him.
that
I'd have
silhouette.
brought him down though, because they're going to be ducking.
Yeah, exactly. I'd have went right through the top of the seat instead of the headrest.
Yeah.
There he goes.
I
Now
mean,
he's bringing him down.
he's pulling the. You see where the hits are. I mean,
And he still never hits him.
He brought him down right here, and the dude's damn lucky he didn't take it around. Somewhere.
Dude, we can sit here and stare back.
Thank God he wasn't shooting back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's throwing bullets. I mean, he's on target.
No,
I mean,
he's on target. Yeah, he just ain't hitting.
His adrenaline's probably through the roof, and he's just jerking.
Reload. Another good reload.
A second reload. Yeah.
Hands out the window. So he stopped firing. He's got his wit. This cop's got his wits enough about him to know. He sees them hands come out, and he's controlling himself enough not to start squeezing more rounds off and now shooting this dude.
You would think after two mags, he would just be like, fuck it.
And that, I mean, so good thing he's doing that, because this is in California. They crucified this motherfucker, even though this piece of shit needs to be dead.
I'm with you. You come out with your hands up, or we will shoot you again. Come out on the ground.
So, come outside, or I'm going to try to shoot you again.
7 Charles 14, line of fire.
I mean, he was hitting. You can see all the fucking bullet holes in his car. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 just right here. Just 14 right there.
To the east, I need units to arrive from Jensen and 41.
Charge you for the ammunition.
For you, Sarge. You got it. Get out of the car! Do not reach for anything, or I will shoot you! Get out of the car! Turn off my siren!
No, this dude's right here. This guy, the one that's been on the sergeant's right next to him. I gotta say one thing. This little guy right here, I don't know how long he's been on the job, but he's handling the situation very well. He's definitely gonna be a supervisor. Something going up. I mean, he handles the situation very, very well. So.
Of course,
unlock the door.
It's kind of disheartening to read the policeone.com article, because they used the word clips.
Oh, to the mags.
Allegedly, he is.
Policeone.com do better.
Well, they got some fucking liberal motherfuckers that, not all of them that work over there too. Because I've read some shit on there. I'm like, really, people, really?
Yeah, but they said that out of all of these rounds being fired, nobody was hit.
Oh, this dude didn't have a scratch on him. This motherfucker needs to go buy a lottery ticket.
You won't get shot. Come out.
CGI for
face away from me.
Turn away.
Get out and face away. Keep your hands up. Get out of the car. Get out. Face away. Walk backwards. Hands up.
Like, next time, I want to aim better.
Keep coming.
Shit, no.
Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Get on your knees. On your knees.
I can't come that much, sir.
Go hands. I got him. Someone get on car.
Oh, and he's wearing a mask. Shoot him.
Yeah,
Shoot him again.
Damn mask on.
I don't know how this motherfucker did not have one hole in him. Not one hole in him.
You know his pants are full of crap though, because all them bullets flying by his head.
Yeah, but not one fucking hole in this motherfucker. My main thing on this one, I saw
a whole different sensation when you're downrange.
My whole thing on this one was the dude did awesome reloads. He never. The thing is, especially I know box and stuff. I don't know how whole stadium train, but when you're training, you don't know how many people how many even officers you have to train to keep moving and reload at the same time, because most people want to stop while they're while they're reloading. They want to stop. This dude has some. This dude's trained. I'm gonna give him that. This dude, I think he's gonna be a good cop. You're right, Trent. You can't kill stupid at all.
100% right.
We had a dirt bag that used to be in my old department, a criminal. And this motherfucker was outside one night trying to level his own trailer, like whole house trailer, and the motherfucker fell on him. Now, most people, that's gonna smush you like a fucking roach and die. This motherfucker lived, and he just left with a bad limp. If that had been me, I'd have been dead. I'm telling you that right now. A whole fucking house trailer fall on you. You can't. He's like that, like cockroaches. You can't kill him.
Wasn't his time yet.
You just can't kill motherfuckers like that. But that's what caught my eye more than the shooting itself, was the dudes reloading and handling and stuff like that.
Well, I like how quick he identified that the female was in the one car, and then yelled at the other car, and then fucking just shot him. It's like, yep, he ain't responding.
This was him here. Here's the piece of shit right there. He looks like that he would like to he looks like he wants dicks in his mouth. I'm gonna tell you that right now. He looks like he's a cocksucker. So just saying.
He wants the whole
he wants the whole cock with the balls all at the same time in his mouth. He's like be like a suit. It's like, I want one of them super duper cock balls in my mouth.
That's a champ move.
Yeah.
Go from around the back.
So, this next one here, if somebody wants to read it or whatever, we're still be in California, because we know a lot of stupid shit comes out of California.
Or Florida.
Yeah, well, or New York. But this here, they got some grand jury in some town out in California somewheres.
You didn't send me any stories.
It's telling, says, they're making a suggestion that the police department stop using handcuffs when they arrest misdemeanor people as much.
What did you say?
Yes, you heard
him correctly.
How about zip ties?
I understand. I kind of understand what they're trying to say, because if you read the article, what they're saying is that this town in particular arrests almost twice as many people as the neighboring agencies, which, hey, that's fine. You got a crime problem? Hook them up. But what they're saying is, instead of cuffing them and parading them back to the department, cut them a summons on the scene and let them go. And for some of that, you probably could do it.
Fuck that. I'm from the old school. You fucking bring everybody to jail. Bring every fucking body to jail. Oh, what'd you do? Oh, you farted on yourself and it's illegal? You going to fucking jail. Period. When I first started doing this job, there was no such thing as a misdemeanor summons. You just either got a you got a traffic ticket, or you fucking went to jail. Period.
Yep.
Period. Greg says use Chinese finger cuffs.
Or what you do is, hey, hear me out. You know how they make those collars and bracelets for the your ankles for people that have they're out on bail or what the hell ever, parole and shit like that? What if we did that to everybody that had a summons? So that way, immediately, you could just track their asses down.
Yeah, just cut them
Go,
off.
okay, that's fine. I'm not going to take you to jail, but I'm going to put it on you. And if you cut it off, it's
it's
my thing is,
just like it does now. 9 times out of 10, that shit does.
My thing is, you know what? You got a bunch of bored of fucking civilian people that's never done law enforcement before, trying to tell cops how to fucking do cop stuff. Okay, that's like having a board of a bunch of civilians, a bunch of meth heads and crackheads and shit. But they have a board. It's a medical board, and they start giving suggestions and telling fucking doctors how to do doctor shit. Okay? I don't want it. I don't want a bunch of civilians that ain't doctors telling doctors how to do shit. Just like I don't want a bunch of board of civilians that don't know how to do cop shit telling cops how to do cop shit.
But I stayed in a Holiday Inn Express last night.
Yeah. I left the fucking light on for you too. Okay.
Dumbo Dad.
Yeah, I am old school. I mean, that's just the way it is. I mean, this new school shit ain't fucking working, is it?
No.
Fucking California.
And it's going to be really fucking hard on them when the whole world has to revert back to like just brute force violence.
This next one, we're going to Ohio. Let's go to Ohio.
Ohio.
They had a car chase or something. Well, they got an Ohio cop. Of course, they're anonymous. They don't mention who it is. An Ohio cop is suing some other cops from another agency because he got hurt or something in a car chase or something like that. And he says it's their fault because they failed to stop the person. They didn't follow procedure. Well, maybe it's a different department. Maybe they got different procedures. Now you got cops suing other cops because I got hurt doing a cop job. Bitch, what the fuck you think your chances are when you go to work? Every time I go to work, there's a chance I can get hurt. This man is fucking, getting ready to be an amputee and shit. Maybe he should, the way this works, this cop's suing these other cops because they should have done this and that. Well, maybe this man, when he gets back, his family ought to sue the fucking district attorney for making a fucking deal with the people in the first place where this motherfucker was out on the street. Is that how this shit's going to work now? Is that how this shit's going to work?
I wish it would.
Oh, I'm going to start. Can we start suing judges? Can we start suing judges for letting people out on easy deals and shit like that? But we can start doing that because if we can, all cops are suing cops. We ought to just start suing everybody. For everybody can have accountability that way.
There's a justice of the peace in the Houston area right now who's under fire because there was a murder suspect whose bond was like $750,000 or something like that, and she took it upon herself as a justice of the peace without notifying the DA or anybody. She lowered the guy's bond to $5,000, and now he's walking the street.
How does the justice of peace even? They don't have that kind of power around here.
Well, I get that, but
I mean,
things are different.
Obviously so, and it's fucking stupid. That justice of peace has the power to call up a jail and lower a fucking bond. The only person who can do that here is a judge. Of course, we got judges out here like Ebony Rose Johnson they put back on the bench. Of course, they're not letting her hear criminal trials no more, only civil shit, because she's so fucking stupid. She was making up law. But she's college educated. I got a law degree. But I'm just going to make shit up.
Fucking shit happens everywhere, man.
But they disbarred. They let this bitch is making her own laws and shit up on the bench, and they just sanctioned her. They had another judge out here that lied about her military service, and they fucking disbarred her ass. I will take the fucking one that lied about military service over the one that's fucking making shit up.
Yeah, because it's an elected position, right?
Yeah, making shit up, making laws up.
Politicians
is okay.
That don't fucking lie.
I'm saying, making laws up as we go. Or we just gonna sanction you, but you lied about your military service. Take your legal license away. Fucking don't make no sense. Don't make no sense. This last one, Holstera sent us. We're gonna watch the video. It's off of TikTok. This is just fucked up.
So hold your responses, but everybody should really pay attention to every word that's said in this video.
This is fresh for Box because he ain't even seen it. So
it's one of them things that once you hear it, you're gonna say, "What the fuck? Can I hear that again?"
Yeah, you are. So
ears weren't lying to you. Here we go.
No, let me find it. Is this it? Nope, that's not it. Hold on. Is this it? That's not it.
It's an officer responding to reports of
Here it is. Is this it? Yes.
Okay, I guess you went to school and said you have a baby in a box.
She's talking about my sister's baby, that she had a miscarriage.
Is it like in an urn or something?
You know, like a jury box.
Yeah, but it's okay.
My sister had it hanging up right here, but the kids was touching it, so she moved it.
So your sister had a miscarriage?
Yes.
Did the whole funeral service and it's like a memorial type of box, or?
No, I don't know why. She just put it in the box.
How far along was she?
Eddie.
Did she go to the hospital when she had the miscarriage?
No, I was there.
So I understand that this is probably emotional and everything else. We just need to see the box.
We just opened the box. The baby not in the box.
Okay.
I think the dog chewed it up.
Nah.
Yeah, I broke down one night because the baby was gone.
Because that is the box the baby was in.
Okay.
For sure.
You guys have a dog?
It was my brother's dog, but he just came and got his dog.
To be honest, it was probably the dog that dug it up. It probably smelled it and dug it up.
Yeah, I broke down one night because the baby was gone.
Your daughter?
Y'all want to hear that again?
Yeah, y'all catch it? Y'all didn't hear it again. You there,
Y'all
Box?
being awful fucking quiet.
Yeah, Box is in shock.
They got a.
Look how he's just in shock. So basically, it sounds
So
like
she went to school talking about that shit, and another parent or kid told somebody, and now the police are like, "Yo, you got a baby in a box?"
somebody called, and they're like, "Well, yeah, we
and
did."
And it proceeds.
But it sounds like the woman had a
That would be a great
miscarriage.
Justin Timberlake song.
She had a miscarriage. Didn't go to the hospital. Like, hey, this shit happened at the house, and like had a miscarriage. It's like, oh well, here was my little fetus baby I miscarried. I'm just gonna stick it in this box right here, and I'm gonna hang it up in the living room. Okay, that's just nasty.
This sounds like some New Orleans voodoo shit.
No, that's some Florida shit right there. But anyway,
So wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. So they're hanging the box up in the living room. How did he get to be that the dog dug it
because
up?
I don't know if digging it up, but they took it down because the kids were touching it. The kids were touching it, and I don't know where they put it. But then the dog got the box and ate the dead fetus baby. And they're like,
pissed
oh,
off the sister, and then the sister called the brother to come get his fucking dog.
Yeah, it was pissed off. But the thing is that she had a miscarriage, and she just like kept it in the box and just hung it up in the living room like it's a decoration or something like that. I mean, the fuck.
Like I said, that's a great Justin Timberlake parody song right there. Instead of dick in a box.
Dead and gone.
Got my baby in the box, and oh shit, the dog ate it.
Baby in a bottle, baby.
It's like being in law enforcement. It's like, but what gets me is the cops just like, oh yeah, well, maybe the dog probably smelt it. That's why he ate the dead fetus baby. Well, all right, so y'all don't have it no more. Well, I'm sorry to bother y'all. Bye.
Going back to y'all's business, we're gonna go back and eat.
Yeah,
donuts.
Officer 2 dispatch. Yeah, it was unfounded. The baby in the box was eaten by the family dog. I'm 10-8, no report needed.
I would have said 10-8.
like,
It's bullshit. They made up the whole fucking thing. There ain't no way all that was, that's insane.
So what do y'all think
But
about
was
that?
in Florida?
I don't know where it was at.
I don't know where it was.
But yeah, it's like what the fuck? It's like he's like, yeah, I think the dog ate it. It's like, the fuck's wrong with you people? Yeah, I miscarried. I was in there taking a piss, and my dead baby just like plopped out of my vagina, and I just decided to put it in a box and hang it in the living room. Were you drying it?
Flush them. They don't go down. They throw them in a garbage can in the bathroom.
Oh, wait a minute.
I mean,
the kids were playing with it?
Yeah, they moved it because the kids were touching it.
Opening the boxes. Yeah.
What the
The
fuck?
kid like opened the box and was touching it, so they were like, they moved it to a more secure location.
Then the dog ate it.
Yeah.
You can't make this shit up. That's the bad thing.
No.
Like, what the?
I wouldn't want to. I would have probably went back to my squad car and sit there and just thought a few minutes before I went to heaven.
I just sat there and like if the rookie was with me and he looked at me, I'd be like, "Just shut up. Wait a minute."
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he died. I'm pretty sure
if there's any crime.
he just digested it. I mean, it's just it's like, yeah, that Fido ate your sister. Nothing.
Trent says, "Follow it around like Cheech and Chong."
I mean,
smoking Labrador.
but it's like the whole family. It's like, yeah, I think the dog ate it. It's like,
damn.
It's like no big deal whatsoever.
Dude, the brother or whatever just comes walking up. Yep, here's the box.
He's like, yeah, here's my. Oh, wow. Did she go to the hospital? Oh no, I was here when she did. Just like,
Yeah, I was here when she did it.
yeah, just slid on out of there. It was like when we were like a 6th or 7th kid. It wasn't no grip left on them.
It looked like a pinky mouse, you know.
It wasn't a taco shell. It looked like a whole chalupa on that motherfucker.
He spit his drink all over his
Well,
head.
it's like that motherfucker looked like a crunch wrap that somebody stepped on or something. So I don't know.
Mom just sucked it up in the vacuum.
Fuck. Yeah. Look, ain't nobody even saying shit in the chat. I think they're just all fucking in shock.
Yeah, everybody's just kind of like stumped.
They're just like,
what
the fuck are you? Yeah, something's wrong with you people.
Trent. Y'all might have a little sub chat going on.
I know they're probably like, something's wrong with you people. So, but that's the story for the night. Me personally, I'm voting for the. I'm voting for the baby in the box for hot nuts. I mean, that the dog ate. I mean, that's just.
Yeah, that's a hot nut story if I ever fucking heard one.
Absolutely. Because I was going to go with the city council and the whole making them stop handcuffing people, but this one takes the cake.
So we got 3 for the baby in the box already. Y'all go ahead and vote, but like I said, that's just. I'll give Holster. He sent.
Nothing going on in the chat.
He sent. Did y'all leave? Did we scare y'all off?
No, the numbers are still there. So they're there.
Unless they're froze up or something. I don't know.
They could all be pooping.
Trent says baby in a box too. So it's like, it's fucking just insane. It's insane.
And they're hanging in the kitchen or wherever.
They just hanging in the living room,
like on the mantle. It was on like a mantle.
It's like, what's that smell? Oh, that was just a little shenanay up there on the counter.
Maybe the brother used that shit. Maybe.
Since we're voting
on the ramen or something.
Kelly, we are voting right now. Go ahead and vote.
Yeah, we're voting now for. Yeah, I know y'all used to us running for 2 hours, but. We got a VIP here tonight. It took us a lot to get box in here. We're starting to turn into Motor Cop Chronicle nighttime.
He swore me to secrecy.
Yeah, I said, don't tell anybody I'm coming.
That's right. And then we recorded it so we could sell it.
Stepped away. You saying the guy that was shot at? What's up, Chad Jenkins? You late too?
Chad Jenkins.
It's like Leroy Jenkins.
Intermission.
Yeah,
he's coming in at the end.
We had the box here, so I can't vote. Oh yeah, well, most people are voting for the baby in the box because you missed the story.
Yeah,
there's a baby in the box, and then the dog ate it. And that's not a joke. It was like a fetus, and the dog ate it. It really happened.
I don't even think I'd want to write the report.
Yeah, I mean,
10-8.
No.
So pretty sure that baby in the box is getting the hot nuts.
Just 4 little hot nut. What a fucking dumbass. Hot nut, your mom should have swallowed you. You are a fucking hot nut.
Putting a baby in a box.
Hot nut, your dad would be
I think we need pictures of a solid fetus.
Hot nut of the week. Who does that? Your brain is made of nuts. You must have eaten Danny cum cakes to be a hot nut like you. Shit, you such a hot nut. I think you have bird seed on your face. Free birds, stop nutting on them. Holstera, put I said no, you can't nut on them. Damn box, don't do that, you nasty fuckers. Hot nut gets the crew excited, as you can see. Be happy, it's only for a week. Do better, hot nut. You fucking nut.
Oh, you definitely missed it.
It's a good one, Happy.
Yes, Freebird was told by a truck driver that he had chipmunk nuts. Don't know where it came from. It was chipmunk nuts.
He might. Birds do have small testicles, I've heard.
Yeah.
Your brain is made of nuts. You must have eaten.
Is that a new one?
Cakes to be a
No, it's the same song. Y'all just never listen.
Not the song. I hear the song. Now that there's a person on there.
Oh yeah, I added somebody on there. That was the last person that won a t-shirt. So, hope y'all enjoyed it. We had fun. No, he knows he don't have to be a stranger. He's more than welcome to come anytime.
Nope, anytime you want to come to the, podcast center, you got that rug there.
Situation's a lot better over here in Texas now, so hopefully I can be making more regular appearances.
Hope so. Y'all don't forget to keep Sergeant Eisworth in y'all's prayer over there. Like I said, he's getting a little. He's not. It's still really, really bad. Really bad. He's not out the woods yet.
He's still fighting.
He's still fighting. He's still fighting. But like I said,
And also,
he will be having surgery soon to remove both of his feet, one above the knee and one below the knee. So y'all just keep him in prayer and hope he makes a recovery.
Yes, and also remember the families of those firefighters up in Idaho, because that's a bad situation up there.
Yep. And if you got a little bit extra, like I said, they got the 2 Venmos here. If anybody does donate from these QR codes, it's from behind the badge. You got to just put in the notes Sergeant Eisworth so they know where the money goes. So that's all it is. I actually did $100 earlier tonight before the show, but that's just me. Other than that,
hey Hoppy, how you doing, brother?
I hope everybody has a safe 4th of July.
Absolutely. Keep all the digits you started the fucking night with, y'all.
Start out with 5 fingers and toes, and 10 fingers and toes, and keep them.
I got
just 5. Fuck the other 5.
I got a few days off, so if I get a hair up my ass, we might do an extra live or something like that. Y'all just have to make sure you
do a 4th of July one or
make sure you hit the notifications so you know when to go live, and tell your friends to subscribe and your enemies and bullshit like that.
Absolutely.
Other than that, stay safe. Watch your back. Watch your partner's back. Remember, we're not sheepdogs around here. We're fucking lions. I don't know why this train's freezing up. I don't know.
Hope y'all were entertained at your laughs. If you were offended, fuck off. The crew hopes to see you back next week. Same time, same place. Bring a friend to phone.
Put us on a PA system that night.
Only they want to put on some PA at a church. That wouldn't be good.
Not
Yeah, not us, no.